Today's guided meditation is called Letting It Be. It's one of my favorite meditations and approaches. It's about allowing things to be as they are. And I've given it the subheading, Releasing Control of the Uncontrollable. And sometimes we assume that we can control things or try to control things. And it's in vain, and it can cause frustration. And meditation is an opportunity for us to reflect a little bit more deeply. What is it that we can control and what is it that we can't? And taking a little bit more of a step back. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So hopefully one thing we can control a little bit is our bodily posture as we prepare for our meditation. You try asking your body, how is it doing today in this moment? And wish your body a good morning. And then decide together with the body what posture to choose. May end up being your usual habitual posture, that's okay. Or maybe you need something different. And then let's start with our facial muscles. Give them a little stretch. Eyebrows, cheeks, jaw. Noticing your natural facial expression. Is it neutral? Do you seem to be frowning a little this morning? Perhaps you're going through some challenge and it's reflecting in your face. Maybe you feel at ease today. Maybe there's a natural smile there, just without judgment, just noticing. Also without trying to control it too much, just observing what happens to be the background mood and how is that reflecting in your face right now. Your neck, a little bit of a stretch by moving your head left and right, leaning to your left and right, and gently up and down. And then finally just turning your head to your left and right. And for our shoulders to have a little bit of a stretch. If that feels pleasant for you, notice if it makes you just naturally smile a little, or maybe not. You can stretch your arms out, you can raise them above your head, give them a bit of a shake perhaps. And then with both your hands, if it's possible, just gently forming a grip or like a fist. And that can sometimes represent a sense of control or trying to control. And notice what that feels like, forming this fist. And then just observing as you naturally and gently open your hands up. How does that feel? Sense of openness, of letting things be as they are. And try it again, just gently closing your hands if that's possible, forming a grip. That's trying to control things that are not always in our control. And then feeling the letting go as you open your hands. Letting things be as they are. And you can just place your hands wherever feels comfortable. Move on to stretching our back a little bit. You can arch your back or lean left or right. Then you can stretch out your legs or wiggle your toes or massage your legs to check that they're relatively comfortable as far as is possible. Now, to start our meditation, what is the next stage of it? Invite a few slow in and out breaths. Really feeling this breathing, and if you enjoy it, again, letting it reflect in your bodily posture and in your facial expression. Now, gently turning your attention to your physical body and how it feels right now. Noticing that you don't really have a control on what sensations are happening in your body right now. They're already here, they've already arrived. You're uncomfortable, yes, you can adjust yourself. But beyond that, whatever sensation is arising in this moment is coming to visit you. It's arriving in the guest house of your consciousness. So if you see if you can bring this sense of allowing, accepting, letting the sensations be exactly as they are. Turning down the need to control the sensations in your body and turning up a sense of being with things as they are. Aware that right now your heart is beating by itself. Digestion is happening by itself. Cells are multiplying. Blood is moving around. Your temperature is being maintained. Millions of functions are happening without you having to do anything at all. You just observe and watch. This is all happening because your body is breathing. It's not something that you need to control either. Enjoy watching the rise and fall of your breath. Where do you naturally observe your breath? Notice that your attention doesn't automatically just stick to your breath, go off into other places. Not something that you have full control over. So you don't need to try to control that too much. Just a gentle intention, and notice how attention may stay on the breath for a while and then may move off. Let's observe that process. Taking a moment to Observe thoughts, observe the mind. Is there a button we can switch to just turn off thoughts? It's not. It's not something that we have full control over. Or maybe for a change, rather than trying to control your mind, can you just let your mind be as it is? To your mind like a radio that may be playing in the background. Radio, channel your mind. What does it feel like to stop trying to control your mind, just observing it, like the sounds from a radio? And notice the backdrop of your feelings, your emotions. How are you feeling right now? And in this present moment right now, you didn't choose your feeling as such. That's not something you control. But you can watch it, you can observe it, and get curious about it. Bring some kindness to however you're feeling. You can spend your quiet time resting in being mode. Don't need to achieve or do anything, just letting things be, whether it's thinking, feeling, breathing, sounds. Everything is allowed. Let's go with the flow of this practice and see what happens. So you may want to finish this meditation by refocusing on your breathing and reminding yourself just to feel one breath consciously, even half a breath consciously, creates a little ripple. It has an effect. Just reminding yourself of the power of these small steps that we take. And well wishing to all those that are meditating with us. May they be well and happy, and imagining them sending these well wishing to you right now. So receiving that as well, balancing the giving and the receiving. Thanks so much for joining in today.